She is clothed with strength and dignity and laughs without fear of the future. We'll jump right in. I'm gonna take my primer and apply it to the places where I get oily the most. My under eye, my nose, my forehead, and sometimes I apply a little bit to my chin. I take my Laura Mercier powder and set the areas where I've applied the primer. Don't mind my English. I apply it with a little brush. This gives me a lot of precision when applying the powder. Then I take my two favorite foundations, the NYX and the MAC foundation. I mix these two to get my perfect shade, and I apply it all over my face. Then I go in with my NYX Concealer in Mahogany and apply it to all the high places, high areas of my face. So my under eyes, my nose, my chin, and my forehead. This will give your face a little bit more dimension because as you can see, my face is a bit flat from applying the foundation. And I go in with my Primark Concealer. This is the perfect contour shade, and I apply it to the lower part of my face. So my forehead, my chin, my cheekbones to bring a little bit warmth back into my face. And I blend it out with a flat kabuki brush. This isn't the same one that I use for my foundation. This is another one, a clean one. When I go to the cheek, I make sure to blend it upwards. This gives me the maximum amount of warmth. Then I go in again with my foundation brush to Then I go in with my sponge, my beauty blender, and I blend out my concealer. And my beauty blender is damp. You can use another sponge, but the sponge works the best I found. I'm using a tapping motion, no swiping motion, a tapping motion to really blend the concealer into my skin and give me that flawless finish. Yes, this is what I was saying. I go over with my foundation brush to blend out any harsh lines. Then I go in with my Huda Beauty powder in the Cinnamon Bun. This is the perfect shade for my under eyes because I was using the Sasha Buttercup, but that was too light. It was giving me some ashy flashback, but this works perfectly for my skin. So if you can, get this powder to bake with. And I do bake my face. And I just set all the areas that I've applied the concealer, my highlighting concealer. And I go in with my Maybelline FitMe powder in dark, and I set all the areas that I haven't set with the Huda Beauty powder. Make sure to set your face, otherwise you'll get oily and you'll get a lot of transfer. So make sure to set your face. Now for the eyes, I will be using the Jackie Aina palette. Jackie, and I'll be using this shade here and apply it to my crease. First, I just use a windshield motion, and then I go in with more of a tapping motion to really pack the color onto my eyes. See the tapping motion here? This will give you maximum color payoff. Then I go in with this darker brown color, and I use it on the outer part and the inner parts of my eyes. I leave the middle part blank. Sorry for my out of focus camera here. I don't know, the palette was too close to the camera. That's why it's a little bit out of focus, but I hope you can see what I'm doing. And I repeat for the other eye. Here you can see it a bit better what I did. I applied it to the inner corners and the outer corners of my eyes, and I left the middle part blank. Then I go in with my concealer and I clean up the area where I will be applying my shimmer shade. And so I create the halo on the middle part of my eyes, and I blend out the edges so they're nice and diffused. Then I go in with a pressed glitter and apply it to the center of my eyes. Okay, so now I go in with my eyeliner. And also mascara, and I apply the same colors that I use on top except of the shimmer shades to the bottom part of my bottom eyelashes. This will give you a really smoky look. And then I apply mascara, and then I apply white eyeliner to my waterline. Lashes. So now back to my face. I'm dusting away all of the setting powder that I use for my under eyes, and then I will go in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm using the Revolution pressed powder in F18, and now I'm going to use some blush, the apples of my cheeks, and some highlighter. This is from Revolution Beauty too. Now I'm lining my lips with a random brown lip liner. And I'm going in with this nude color from Primark and applying it only to my bottom lips and smacking it, and then it will be transferred to the top. And then some Kiko lip gloss for some little bit of sheen. And if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Till the next time, bye bye.